Hey everybody, this is Blueset. How's it going, everyone? I'm doing great. In fact, I'm doing so well, I had to do a change of scenery. Now, originally I had done and planned for the original episode 5 to be released. I decided to scrap that entirely. For various reasons. One, I was heading to my new location. And two, I don't want people to actually finding out where I'm at. Yes, it is a hermit location. For obvious reasons. I don't want people to find me. If you could believe that. Let me explain myself real quick. The reason why I don't want people to find me is because I want to be able to mine proper. Yeah, it's nice. I had people, come up to me and actually voluntarily, without even asking, to help me on doing certain projects. That's, fine, but, I do prefer to work on certain things by myself. Yeah, you can say I'm a hermit, but... So this particular episode is going to be more of a blog while I'm working on a few things. Oh. Yeah, alright, so a few things. Oh, don't mind the hole, a creeper did that. I'm not kidding about that, a creeper did do that. Scared a blooming dandy out of me and it made me fall to my death. Ah, poor me. It's not the first time I actually died, let's put it that way. And like I said, this certainly would not be the last. And yes, I'm actually able to get proper diamonds. Finally, I can get diamonds again. Oh, that's been a big problem for me for a long time, was not getting diamonds. I like the community and all, but allow me to get diamonds, people. Don't be mining underneath my base. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't mind, people helping me, and that's a fact. But do ask. If you're gonna help, that's fine. But at least do communicate. Now, there's good people, with good intentions. And I can understand that, just a simple thing that they're just in the moment, they just do it on the fly. That I can understand. It's just, do ask people. Asking is caring. Let's see. Now that was floating, so I'm not going to plant that. Yes, I'm trying to keep my wood straight. Pun was not intended. Oh, I need iron. Right. So, yeah, new place. So far, so good. Except for, creeper. But creeper's going to creep. What do you expect? Let's see here. This particular build, I was able to go straight down to level 12 without any problems, which is good. Except for the usual occasional headaches, dizziness, near vomiting, constipation, the usual things when it comes down to Minecraft, Not a lot of people agree with what my statements I say, but, for a good laugh, chuckles here and there, yes, it is actually pretty good. So, I was gonna show my base off a bit, but you know what? I can actually do that with a few inserts. These inserts are nothing more than what I've just said, inserts. Inserting the images provided, well, at least the video, and muting it would be beneficial. You see how the whole shape of the structure is nice and square. You see that? Oh yeah. See all the lightings I put in there? Took a while, but it worked. It worked beautifully. Now, I am currently getting wood. And everyone knows that wood is important because you need it for chests and for hoppers, what people don't understand nowadays. And I do have a few builds I want to do, mainly for my own main series. Not really main series, but it's just things I want to do for Minecraft. I mean, let's face it, I've been around since alpha release of... Actually, yeah, since alpha of Minecraft. So a lot of stuff in technological terms for most Minecraft... Wow, that grew real quick. Most things from Minecraft, like certain builds and whatnot, you know, is actually new concepts. So there are things I just don't understand. And that's going to be fine because, let's face it, I am not a big redstone guy. I mean, yes, Data knows redstone. He knows it by heart. Bless his heart. And he is fantastic when it comes to redstone. Brilliant man. Again, bless his heart. So, he's really into redstone, which is, you know, pretty good, pretty dandy. So am I. But I like to tinker around, and I actually tinkered with a few builds of his. One of which is actually a proof of concept. A simple proof of concept, you know, just a standard dismal array of hoppers, minecarts, caffeine. Okay, that's a lie. I don't drink coffee. Yes, I know, oh my gosh, but like Data said, not everyone likes coffee. And I agree. Not everyone likes coffee. I don't drink coffee. Coffee is... Oh, hang on. I gotta take this real quick. Right. Okay, that little chat that I had with a few people was talking about a few things that has actually happened in the world of Minecraft, specifically in the recent updates or the recent change. Remember I was talking about in the previous episode of where we had to go through, check with the portals all over the place, and fix them? This is exactly what I was talking about. Not all the portals was reset, and for good reason why I say that. The reason why I stress, and I do mean stress, the whole reason of all the portals have to be reset. this problem will happen. Old portals will try to connect to the closest gate of the coordinates that they were previously set to. This means, in very retrospect, all portals will connect to those previous locations. You have to reset them by shutting them down, booting them back up once both sides has been set. If this is not done correctly, it will still try to connect to the old address in a sense. Think like proper words. Think like old phone numbers. You have to update your phone numbers with everyone. If somebody does not have the correct one, you have to make sure they have the right one. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And that's how it goes. Now, picture it this way. You worked very hard on what you designed, and you're pretty much fine with it. You set up your portal, and guess what? You had to redo the entire nether. Why? Because you did a mistake. It's a mistake that's easily done. You reset your nether work. Now most people will say, oh, that's fine, just reset the portal, set over there, you'd be good to go. You know, holds cheek, you know. Well, that's not really true. It may seem fine and dandy at first, but you're dealing with actual changes to a location address. You got to update your location, your actual physical address. If you don't do that, everything will go haywire because nobody pays attention. I'm gonna be honest, nobody pays attention. No one. Even in the communities, you think that everyone would actually pay attention and do a simple task. That's not true. That's just wishful thinking, people. And I literally do mean it. It's wishful thinking. Lord, if I were to able to actually slap the freaking daylights out of people saying you're doing it wrong, do it this way, I would. But I can't. Because one, that would be mean, and two, that's not me. I can't force people to say, this is wrong, we can change this. I can't. So, yeah. That's the problem. And because of this, everyone's going to suffer through it because, sorry about that, everyone has to face the consequences of not resetting their portal. Not resetting your portal is a painful process. And doing it incorrectly is even more painful. You think it's painful pulling out teeth? Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, and what the people are doing that are dying constantly, they're testing out the new data game map here on the server that Dataless is doing. Yeah, I know. Parkour, oh my, are you going to be participating in that Blueset? I had, actually, but not this time. I'm not going to be participating. I got too many things to do right now. Just things to do. You've seen it. I'm preparing for more things to do. I got a base to set up. I gotta have a proper base. Oh, hang on. Is there a timeout for resetting portals? Yeah. So, I don't know. If you say I'm pretty much bitter about this, oh, you're right, I am. I'm not just bitter, I'm absolutely livid about this. This is something that could have been prevented. A lot of hassles could have been avoided. No, that's not happening right now, people. That's definitely not happening. Things could have been different. Yeah, just broke both, destroyed the whole nether side actually, broke mine in my house, and still no connectivity. Okay. Yeah, what I just put up, very important. If two portals are actually within 8 blocks of each other in the nether, they will actually link to each other. And it's just a simple fact. You think, oh, 2 portals means you could go to the... No. Uh-huh. Very simple to understand. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I might as well talk about portal mechanics in the game of Minecraft. To understand portals, you have to understand what you're trying to get yourself into. Portals can be very fun. It can be very exciting for your first day. You're thinking, oh, I've actually just gone through the nether. I've set my portal up. I'm actually now starting to have a base set up. I'm actually happy. Next thing you know, you're not. No. Yes. You're not having a good time because what you realize is this. Uh-huh. See? You see the two Z's? The right, left, and right. The X, he is within 3 blocks from hers. He is too close. That means his portal will always link to hers. That means he's going to have a hard time getting to the nether other than using hers. Yeah, I may be harsh at this point, but let's face it, it is true. There's always spawn. You can always go to spawn portal. I'm not near spawn. Oh no, I'm like thousands and thousands of blocks. I'm like more than 20,000 blocks away from the base. Not just base, well, not just from my base, but from a lot of bases. Okay, looks like I'm almost set up. Except for food. I'm gonna need more food. Arrows are running low. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud what to actually go for next. Yay, diamonds. That's pretty much about it. Okay, so I guess as long as I don't spawn in Blaze's place, sharing the exit aperture shouldn't be an issue. Yes, what I say is very true. It will be for the return trip. Here's a few things you gotta understand. Your exit and return are all gonna be in the same place. If it's connected to a different portal, your return trip won't lead you back to the same place that you came from. What do I mean by this? 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I mean by this? Well, it means very simply, and simple put, you got to be able to make sure that you can return back home. That's pretty much what it gets to it. So, yeah. Although the whites are optional, it can also make a difference. And I'm not kidding about that. Yeah, what I say is the truth. Last time we had a huge, and I mean huge, problem with redstone, when I was redstone, with... No, might as well just keep those anyways. A huge problem with tunnels all over the bloomin' place. Nobody knows where to go. Some people had a direct route, which made it easier. Some of them were more fancy and elaborate. And you gotta understand that's actually more appealing. If you can make it where it's more obvious where to go, people will go to it. But when you have interconnecting tunnels getting to certain things, that gets complicated. Let's see. So that's pretty much about that on portals wise. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. I mean, when you think about it, oh, must be a cave nearby. I mean, when you think about it, you know, in most cases, let's see here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, the most case scenario is that if you do try to get yourself set up in the Nether, and you're trying to make yourself a hub, if you have portals that literally are connecting to each other, chances are the portal will go for the path of least resistance. It will go to the closest and quickest portal. If you can separate them by either height difference or by actual distance between them, it will set up. If it's a minute distance and still connects to your place, you can easily do that. But there will be times of where your portals will interconnect with each other because there's such a close distance between each other. And I'm not kidding about that. And it's a pain just putting up obsidian, taking it down. I mean, you'll be using a lot, and I do mean a lot of pickaxes. I mean, seriously. Oh, it's just frustrating. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to be digging some more, get myself set up. Thank you for watching episode 5. I know it's a bit long. Yeah, I'm going to say long. It's long, I know. But, hey. It's needed because episode 6, I hope to be able to start doing something soon. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.